Here's a public service announcement why you shouldn't trust pragmatic. Look at this ball manipulation here. Boom, boom, boom. Ah! What the fuck? Let's watch that in slow-mo. It lands. It goes, no, no, no. Oh, shit, gotta go back. What the fuck is going on? Hilarious. Enjoy the episode.
I'm going to show you how I make a living playing roulette online and teach you my methods step by step so that anyone from any location can copy my results. I've been making a living from playing roulette for over 8 years, and I've done this by making small daily profits with a low starting balance to minimize the risk. If you want to learn how to play roulette properly and actually make long-term profits, I want you to make a commitment to yourself right now and watch this video all the way through to the end. You see, most people tend to skip through these videos to see what the final profits are, but they miss out on crucial information on when and why I place the bets that I do. So commit to watching these videos all the way through. Play it in high speed if you have to, but don't skip ahead or you will miss out. Let me know in the comments if you are 100% committed to this. It's nice to know who you are, and I will definitely have a lot more time for those who are active in the comments. I would also like to thank all of you who have subscribed to this channel. I will be offering a free one-on-one coaching session worth $1,000 for every 1,000 new subscribers this channel receives. I will either select the subscriber at random or choose who I think deserves it based on the comments of these videos. Don't forget to check out roulettecalculators.com. It's a free social network where you can chat to other roulette players, share ideas and betting strategies, and learn from the best. The social network is completely free to join. There are some membership options available for the use of its calculators and betting tools. These tools are web-based so that you can use them on any touchscreen device, laptop or PC. They can also be used with any land-based or online casino that has either a US or European roulette table. If you would like a free trial to use these tools, head over to facebook.com/roulette calculators and drop me an instant message. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, smash that like button, and drop a comment below to be automatically entered into the one-on-one coaching competition. Let's head over to the roulette tables now and see what we can do.
Hey, what's up YouTubers and RC family? Ed Clark back from Roulette Calculators, bringing you session 22 of 30 on the Roulette Profit Challenge. We're currently at £413.90 profit. And we're going to go for session 22 now. I haven't played for about a week, so I've been pretty slack. I got ahead of myself on the previous sessions, and I've just been spending a bit of time with my family. And also I'm looking at opening a magic bar over here, so that'll be fun. So anyway, I'm going to carry on with the area key. I think I'll try the area key on this one, see if we can snag a profit. So I've got the auto tracking tools open. If you're new to this, basically what the auto trackers do, they plug into particular casinos and they are tracking the dealer's spin results. Now I've got multiple tables open, so this is like immersive roulette here. And then we can have a look at different ones like a VIP roulette and so on. So I'm just going to be looking at the graph here and I'm seeing what's going on. Okay, so if you look at the table here, number 35 is mainly highlighted. That was what the last number was that came in. And what this tool is doing is looking at how often the dealer spins the ball back to the same area that they're spinning the ball from, or how often it goes to the unhighlighted area, which is the opposite side. If it goes to any of the unhighlighted numbers, this depth value increases by 1. If it lands on the highlighted section, the depth will go to 0 or stay on 0, and the results are logged below. So you can see here, you always -1 off of the first one because that lets you know where you are. In case the dealer was just hitting highlighted back to back, you wouldn't know where you started. So in this case, you can see it says number 2, that should be number 1. Then it basically means it went to the unhighlighted section and then to the highlighted section, causing a depth of 1. It did that again, and then it went to the unhighlighted section 3 times before hitting the highlighted, and so on. So you can kind of see that this dealer is favoring the unhighlighted section more than the highlighted section. So they're kind of spinning the ball to the opposite side of where they're picking the ball up from. And what I like to do is try and find either blocks like this or depths of zeros and ones for the most part. So this, I wouldn't play with this. That's a 0, 0, depth of 2, 0, 0, depth of 2 again. So that's it's a bit scattered for my liking. This one is okay, but they did have the depth of 4 there. Okay, so you can see like that's a 0, 0, 4, then it's 1, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0. So they tend to be favoring this highlighted section, with the exception that they do seem to go to a depth of 1 occasionally. See if we can find anything substantial. This one's a bit of a mixed bag, so I wouldn't play on that table. Same with this one. You can see there, it's all over the place. And that's all we're doing. We're trying to find a dealer that holds a signature, so we know the optimal area to place the bets. Of course, it's still gambling, no matter what you do. But if I can look at actual table data and then make an educated decision on where to place the bets, I will do that every time. Okay, so this is a good example. So we've got a depth of 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1. Currently on a depth of 0. That table is Roulette Turkish. So let me see. I think that will be in my favorites, actually. So we're looking for Turkish. It's probably staring me right in the face. It will be one of these. Roulette Turkey, it'll be that one. Okay, so now we can see depth of 1. This is typically where this dealer is going to. Depth of 1, and then seems to be hitting that highlighted number. So we want to see it land between 8 and 35. I'm going to do, I think, €1 per number. I'm going to set this neighbors to 9 as well, because we're covering 19 numbers. Okay, that's gone to number 5. So yeah, that's done exactly what he did before. It's gone to a depth of 1. So you'll see the next, as soon as this updates, that will have another 1 above it. Like so. So the best gameplay for this would be for me to wait for that to go to a depth of 1 and then place a bet. Or you could do a depth of 0 and 1 on a progression. But I would prefer to do a depth of 1, considering that's where the majority of the spins have gone, and then maybe do a progression on a depth of 2. But I'll only ever do a single bet progression on this type of gameplay. Okay, that's gone to 14, so that's gone back to the highlighted section. So now we'll have a 0 in between. So you can see now we've got a 0 in between that. So chances are it will actually go to a depth of 1 now, if you look at the pattern. So it's got a depth of 1, 0, then 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0. So you'd expect that to basically go to the unhighlighted. Obviously, it doesn't mean that. What the 0s and 1s mean is typically the dealer is favoring the highlighted section a lot more. So let's see. Okay, that's gone to 19. So we are now on a depth of 1. So this is where I'm going to place my bet, because we're now at a depth of 1. He hasn't gone past in the last 8 results. Doesn't mean he won't, but I'm playing to what the dealer is doing. Okay, so I'm going to place a neighbor bet on number 19 like this. So we're covering from 13 around to number 7. And we're hoping that he carries on with his trend and that returns to a depth of 0 and he hits that highlighted section of the wheel. So around the 0 area. Flawless, there we go, number 25. So we got the win. So that depth of 1 is now going to go back to a depth of 0, as you can see here. So what I'm going to do is wait for the next time for that to go to a depth of 1, and then I'll place the bet again. So this is a good example of the dealer. Now keep in mind that this dealer can change what he's doing, and he could go on a, get a depth of 7 or 8. So you have to have your cutoff point. For me, it's a single bet progression. So I bet. If I miss, I double the bet. If I miss, I stop betting. But we're 17 euros up anyway from that single bet. Oh, that looked very manipulated then as well. I'm not sure if you saw that. But if you just go back a second and watch how that ball landed, it landed and then it literally looked like it was flicked out of its original spot, which is kind of worrying. I mean, table manipulation is a thing that, you know, I see it time and time again. The secret's to go in, get a couple of small wins, and then leave. And if you keep doing that, you tend to stay under the radar. But I'm going to watch how the ball lands again, just because the last one looked a little bit suspicious. See, again, it looked very odd then, the way it landed. You can see there's someone betting he's just won 1,800. So there could be some big bets on the table causing some table manipulation. But he's had quite a few zeros in a row. He's kind of broke that sort of pattern where he's had sort of 110, 110, 110. He's had 100 now, which is still okay. It's hitting the highlighted section. I mean, if I was just betting on the highlighted section, doing a single bet progression, I would have won all of these. But okay, look at the wheel. There is no way I can play on this, guys. There is absolutely no way I can play on this. Like, go back and watch these last few spins, especially that last one. That was absolutely ridiculous. I would be due to put a bet on here on number 32, but the way that table is behaving now just makes me think that it is totally being manipulated. And maybe I would win. You know, they're manipulating the spin for someone else. I haven't got any bets out. But when it happens like that, you'll probably see this depth go higher now, you know, because it's not just him playing. It's like the machine controlling it. But let's see how this lands this time. I mean, that one you could get away with. That looks fairly okay. It was in 19 and it went to 4. But the previous spins to that were absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous, that was. So I am going to leave that session there. I'm €3 away from hitting my target. The dealer's signature is absolutely there. It hasn't changed. What has changed is the way that the ball is landing. Now, this is a great signature here. Like, just all zeros and ones. That is ultimately what you want to find on a table. But watching how the ball is reacting when it's landing it's disgusting. It's disgusting how obvious it is. Let's see how it lands this time. Look at that. See what I mean? It's in 22 and it went bump to 0. It is absolutely disgusting how manipulated this table is. And I find that pragmatic tables, pragmatic is the biggest scamming chain of casinos, online casinos that there are, and it is ridiculous. I see it on pretty much every pragmatic table. However, I use them because I can, 10 cents minimum bet. I can usually get on there, get my profit, and get off the table before anything happens. But there's someone doing some big bets on this table, and the guys up in the room are manipulating the result. Insanely obvious. Just watching a few more spins, just so you can see. I mean, that looks okay, but it was just a couple of them that I've seen is criminal the way it is. It's when you're playing roulette, the casino's already got the house edge. For them to manipulate the results it is criminal. But yeah, I mean, that's my session done. I'm not going to push the boat out anymore on that, especially the way the table's behaving. Still very, very, very good signature with this dealer. Even though it's a great signature, I'm not betting just because of what I've noticed on the table, and that is a big part of making long-term profits. I mean, that looked a bit dodgy as well, but not as bad as the previous ones. Anyway, that's me done. I'm going to what did I do? I just took €17 profit. I'm not going to carry on with that just because it's insane how manipulated that table is. So I am going to end the video here. I will leave this table open just for a little bit, just so you can watch to see if they continue with that insane manipulation that they're doing. Because I really want, like, I guess a big part of me making these videos is to educate people on what I look for and what I've seen on this particular table. Even though I'm in profit and the dealer's signature is still there, how the ball can be manipulated. Let's see how this lands. See, I mean, again, that looked a little bit dodgy, but nowhere near as bad as the previous ones. I suppose it only looks really bad if it desperately needs, they desperately need to move the result somewhere where it hasn't landed. But yeah, it's now at a depth of 2, okay? So if you look here, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, now on a depth of 2. If I carried on, I would have got a couple, well, I only needed one more win, but if I would have got a few more wins and I'd definitely be in profit. And well, I am in profit, but I would have reached my €20 goal. But it's just looking too scammy. And as soon as you see a table that's looking scammy like this, I don't care how good the signature is, you know? I really don't. I don't care how good the signature is. I will stop betting. Just because if you know that they're controlling the results, then you're gonna be screwed at the end. So anyway, take care. I think they're changing the ball out now. Obviously, there's someone on the table that is betting, and now they're just you know, oh, we're gonna clean the table. He's holding the balls there. I want to see if they swap out the balls. Keep an eye on him. I can see him. Yeah, he's swapping the balls there. You can see him behind that chat box. So yeah, the balls have just been changed out, and he's cleaned the table. So yeah, there's something happening on this table. They've been manipulating it to hell, and yeah, not a big fan of that. So take care. As always, please bet smart, and drop your comments below. If you like the videos, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you on the next session. All the best.